Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to our second Let's Play of Brutal. In the last video we showed you one of the earlier levels, some of the earlier monsters and earlier scenarios. With this video I'm going slightly later in the game. I'm going floor 9, floor 10, to give you an idea of some of the sort of low to mid-range enemies you'll face, some of the weapons you'll use, but most importantly the scenarios you'll find yourself in. As the game is all randomly generated, that's the levels, the loot you find, the enemies you face, just the whole package really. Even I don't know what's going to happen, which makes it quite a fun little video to make for you guys. Hopefully I don't die like I did in the last one, fingers crossed, but that's that. As always, we are doing a whole host of content right now, so make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook. The links are just there for our regular updates. But with that out of the way, let's begin our second ever Let's Play of Brutal. Okay, so let's begin. So today we're playing the Mage. I'm playing the Mage because in the last video I played the Amazon, and the Mage is quite different. He's got lower health, but he's got more long-range abilities because of his magic. Before we get into that though, let's check out my inventory. As I mentioned, we are in a later level. So we've got some food. Food gives you health as well as restores your hunger. Hunger is really important. Now that ticks down over time. And once it hits 0, your mana and your special abilities, they recharge a lot slower. Very important at later levels. Weapon wise, we've got the arcane broadsword, the freezing hammer, and the poisoned bow. So they do tick damage. We've got some arrows as well. Now these two items, the wands, that I found on previous floors, these are really quite rare items. They spawn randomly throughout the dungeon. They've got a maximum of 10 uses, but they deal 100 damage per shot. Once you use all 10, the wand is broken and you lose it forever. So you've got to think, do I use this now or do I save it for a harder enemy later on? Potion wise, we've got quite a few here. We've got a mixture of unknown potions and known potions. So let's, for example, let me see, let's drink this pink potion. I have no idea what it is, and once I drink it I will then find out. Perfect, so this is a potion of invisibility. So this basically means that any enemies that I find now, they will not see me and I can stealth kill them in one hit. Let's craft another potion. Let me see now. Yeah, let's make a potion of protection. So protection basically means that an enemy cannot damage me. Now they can still knock me back, and they can still apply effects to me, but they can never damage me, which is fantastic. By effects I mean blindness, so like they can never actually damage me. So that other potion there was a potion of Inferno. As you can see, it dealt 40 damage to me. Now I could have not drank that, I could have actually thrown that and hit an enemy, but obviously that's a risk-reward system there. If I had thrown that and it had been a health potion, I would have made them stronger. So you've got to decide, do I drink the potion myself or do I use it on an enemy? Because I was full health there, it was a safe thing to use it on myself. Now, in terms of skills actually, real quick, you can see here I've got the craftsman ability, so I can enchant my weapons. I've got extra health and extra inventory space. I've also got the ability to use the ground shaker special ability and the staff master. So quickly looking at special abilities, if I was using my fists, that's what I do. It's called the ground pound. It does sort of base damage to targets, knocks them back, but that's what you really want to do. That is the ability of a hammer, the ground shaker. It knocks enemies back in a larger radius, but also does more damage to them. It's very, very good in later levels for crowd control. As you can see there, I am using the ice, the frozen enchanted hammer, so I can freeze enemies. I've got a chance to freeze enemies. It's not guaranteed, but it is very, very good in one-on-one and group scenarios. So we're basically looking for the key to exit that room we were last in. So I'm going to check all of these props just here, and fantastic, we've got a lycanthrope here. So let's knock him back with my special ability. I'm going to dodge back, because this is one of the fastest enemies in the game. As you can tell, he's quite relentless, constantly attacking me. So I'm going to try and dodge under him, get a few hits off, but I might actually die here. Okay, this is going to be tight. Actually, let's take a potion of protection. Time slows down when you drink a potion, but it doesn't stop, it just slows down. Right, okay, so now we're fine. So as you can see, he's hitting me, doing no damage. Now I can get shots off on him. He did knock me down there, but as you can see, it did deal no damage to me. Get my quick Mage staff blast in there and we're good to go. I am really, really low on health here. So let me see. We should eat some food actually. So we're going to eat some food. and as you can see, my health bar is going up. And my character portrait changes as well as I get less beat up. So pizza is small food and fish is medium food. Actually, let's eat some more food. I don't want to die this early in the video. That'd be embarrassing. Okay, cool. So we're looking for the key. It'll probably be in this chest just here, I imagine. Yep. Awesome. Cool. So we got the key. I'm going to destroy all these items anyway because I'll get the XP so I can level up later on. I can't pick up those arrows because I've already got the maximum number. But let's just head on down here. Right, so I'm going to destroy that one skeleton. I'm going to try and jump past these guys. And there we go. Now that lycanthrope has got the basic ASCII. He's non-enchanted. The last lycan we fought was an electric enchanted enemy. He had more health, did a little bit more damage, so a little bit scarier. A little bit scarier. Right, okay, here we go. We've got 2 frozen archers. So I'm going to try and knock them back, separate them, get some 3 hits in. Sadly, they've frozen me, which sucks. Now, when you get frozen, it means that they can get more hits off on you. Oh, okay, I'm going to try and block that with my shield. And there we go. So, the mage hasn't got a shield, as you can see, but he does have a magic barrier, which is pretty fantastic. As you can see there, I can't kill these 2 zombies because I've got no fire, so I'll kill them. Oh, let's try that again. So I've run out of fire now, so I can't kill the zombie. If I hit this brazier, take the fire, I can now kill that zombie in 1 quick hit. This is an offer to the gods. Okay, that failed. So basically what I was doing there was offering my gold as a means to try and gain extra lives. If you offer an amount that the gods deem enough, you know, if they deem acceptable, you can actually get an extra life. So when you die, you will reincarnate at the exact point you died. Checking the map real quick to see where I'm going. Right, we've got some poison flooring here. Now if you stand on the floor, you will take poison tick damage. But if you can, there you go, if you can land on items, you can actually avoid that. A little tip for you guys when the game comes out. Give my best tips away here. So this is an enchanted door. I can only get past it with the correct enchantment. So I'll use my Stormcaller's wand to do so. Okay, so we've got a Minotaur in this very small room. Now what I want to do is try and dodge under the... Oh, I messed that up quite badly. So what I meant to do there was dodge under the Minotaur. That did not happen. So let's eat some food real quick because we are on poison flooring. Now the Minotaur, you can dodge him. That was not a good example. But if you mess that dodge up like I did, you will take a lot of damage. He dealt 50 damage to me there. So let's really quickly... Let me see now. Do I want to use a Potion of Inferno? No, let's just go with our weapon for now. So I'm going to try and... There we go. Dodge over. Perfect timing. So with that shield over his head, he's now invulnerable. I can't hit him. So let's stay away as fast as we can. Nice. He's actually in the poison pool now. So I wonder... Now if I take one of these potions... Now, see, I could throw my Potion of Inferno at him and actually set him on fire, but I think I can actually kill him with a different tactic. What I'm going to try and do here is actually, once he comes out of there, I'm going to try and make him land in that pool again. So hold on, let's hit him a few more times. We won't kill him. Right, let's try and lure him into this pool. And there we go, nice. He's now in the poison pool, and I'm going to shoot him with my Mage's staff from a distance for a quick, clean, and easy kill. I say easy, I am at half health, and I did use some more food there, so that kind of sucks. Where are we going? Where are we going? Ah, okay, we're going top right, it looks like. I love that map, by the way. It's probably one of my favourite things in the game. Just that kind of classic representation of ASCII. I will never get bored of that, no matter how much I play this game. It's amazing. Right, okay, so we've got a knight here, so I'm going to shoot him at distance with my Mage's staff. And I'm going to then throw my Potion of Inferno on him, set him ablaze. There we go. And then finish up. Oh, I'm going to freeze him mid-swing. And then finish up nice and easy with the Spike Club. So we're doing quite well here. We are kind of low on health. I'd honestly much prefer to have more health at this point. But that's what you got to do. You got to try and use the items you've got. We're actually doing okay. We've got some more potions in there. We've got invisibility. We've got to sneak past some enemies. Some enemies, sorry. I've got some food and some wands as well. So we should be fine no matter what happens. So let's try and navigate this maze. These are walled mazes, so you can't just jump over. That would be a very easy maze. So I can't do that. So let's just try and figure out... I think I'm going back down the way, actually. Maybe this way. Nope. Nope. This is embarrassing. And nope again. Well, shoot, third time lucky. Third time lucky. Here we go. And right, so more zombies and skeleton archers. We're going to try and kill these zombies behind us first, just in case we get frozen. We don't want to let them take any damage. Now, the zombies, sorry, the skeleton archers, up until you fire your shot, they will target you. So if you jump in the air and they haven't loosed their arrow yet, they will fire at you in the air while you're jumping and can actually knock you down, which is quite risky if you're jumping over poison or lava or just gaps in the floor. So if you get knocked down in the air and you fall into lava or fall into poison or fall out of the world, then you're going to take a lot of damage or die. So be real careful with that. I'm going to head back right here, it looks like. Yeah, okay, we got it now. We got it now. Again, quite low though. Do I eat some food? No, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to risk it. I believe in myself. I can do this. So we're in some cave area now. So actually, let's lure these enemies out first of all. Okay. Those imps did no chance. So as you can see, cave areas are way darker. You move a little bit slower. Just to make sure there's no enemies hidden in the corners. I think we're looking okay. Oh, no, we're not. Okay, where did they come from? Right. See, that's the danger of caves. Now, I do have a reincarnation token. As I mentioned, if you collect the loot in the game, so you've got to search everywhere, find this loot, offer it to the gods. If they deem it acceptable, you can use that loot, take the extra life, and then you can reincarnate at any time. Once you do it, obviously you lose the extra life. And right now, my next death will actually be my death, and it'll be game over for me. But if I collect more loot from dead enemies, or from searching the level thoroughly, like that loot just there, I can actually try and get more extra lives later on. Obviously there's a slight risk there as well. You know, to explore all the level means you'll find more enemies, means you might take more damage. So while you might get more loot, you've got to realise that you might take a lot of damage, or you know, use a lot of items trying to find that loot. So definitely a risk-reward strategy. I have at times tried to speedrun the game. That was a bad shot. So okay, this is my wand there. So as you can see, I used 2 shots of my wand right there. So I only have 4 shots left of that, and then it's gone, destroyed forever. So you gotta be careful when you use that. As I was saying, I have sped run the game before, done a speed run of it. And it definitely is possible, it's quite a lot of fun, but you feel so weak later on because you haven't found weapons, you haven't found potions, found food. So I would recommend it, personally. I recommend that you definitely... Oh, man, these spiders. So spiders, as you can see, they snare you in their web. And it basically means that the other spiders can get close to you and deal more damage. I'm just going to try and stay really far away from them. Dodge their long-range web attacks or stun attacks. And finish them off one by one. When you kill a spider, they drop 2 smaller spiders which cling to you. You want to make sure they don't do too much damage to you. I'm going to hit this health tree now. Health trees are random in the game, but they've got berries on them and you can gain health. This is a plant trap, so basically if you get close to it, it will shoot out poison at you and it will damage you and deal poison damage over time as well. Quite annoying if you're fighting other enemies at the same time, but at that point I was quite lucky because I wasn't actually near the other enemies. Let's try and... Oh, okay, let me try and avoid these orcs. I want to go for these skeleton archers first because I don't want to get frozen and allow these orcs free hits on me, even though I'm kind of getting hit. There we go, nice, frozen. Oh no. Oh, well. And I think I could probably... So there's my special ability there, just to knock back the skeleton archer. And because I landed the special ability right on the center of those 2 orcs, I actually did extra damage and managed to kill them in 1 blow, which was nice. So again, we're just moving through this level, trying to get to the level exit. I think we're pretty close now. Hard to say exactly, but what is that noise? Oh, okay, another lycanthrope. So dodge under. There we go. Got the freeze hit off. Now, as you can see, he is really fast. He's doing a lot of damage to me. It's only small amounts because he attacks so quickly. Gotta be real careful. Let's eat some fish. And now they're full health again. I'm going to actually use my wand to finish him off. And there we go. So my wand has now got 3 attacks left on it. As I said, I'm on level 9 now. Or is it 10? It's 9 or 10. So I basically have to go through another 15 to 16 levels and risk facing more of those strong enemies. So you really have to use your wands carefully. Now you can find more wands. It is random. But if you search everywhere, you've got a chance to find more wands. Again, very powerful weapons. Very, very useful. Especially for the mage, who, as I say, is a bit weaker close combat. But thanks to his mage's staff, can do quite a lot of damage from further away. And managed to avoid... Well, I managed to avoid one of the spider attacks there, but not the follow-up. But we'll close off and kill those 2 baby spiders right at the end as well. Is there any loot down here? No, some poison gas, which I don't want anything to do with. The locked door's over here, so let's just head back and finish this little area. We're doing quite well. We've got the key, as you can see in the top right, and now we're through. Caves are so dark, and oh, okay, right. So what I'm going to do here actually is there's friendly fire in the game for AI. So as you can see, this, there we go, right. So you just saw it there. So that orc got hit in the back by those other 2 skeletons. So if I time this well, I can actually, just like that, I can dodge behind the skeleton, the orc, and try and have it so the other skeletons hit him and do the damage for me. It's not really working though, is it? It's not really working. And I'm really low health. I've got 2 bits of fish left. Okay, let's take a potion of Vampire's Curse if we can make it in time. We can, nice. Vampire's Curse is probably my favourite potion in the game. It's basically when an enemy damages you, you gain the health from that damage and they lose it. So I'm getting hit for 10 from this orc. So I'm gaining plus 10 health and he's losing minus 10 health. Basically killing himself. You gotta be careful though, because if, you know, just avoid that. You gotta be careful because if you've got Vampire's Curse on, that means if you hit something, you will lose health and they will gain it. And it's also a risk as well, because if you throw that potion at an enemy, you can actually give them the curse, and it's a risky potion, but when it pays off, it's amazing. As you can see from this map here, it shows you what you've completed. So we're on level 10 we're on, and it shows you the explored rate, secret rooms found, enemies killed, items found. So it gives you an idea of what you might leave behind if you stop playing right now. But with that said, let's end this level. And that is that. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. We are doing a whole host of content right here on YouTube and on Twitter and Facebook this month and next. Make sure to follow the links just there to keep up to date with everything we're doing. Until next time.